It's been a long time, but we're back. We're going for a short 2-day mini trip for some R&R. We'll explain all the reasons for being off the radar for so long during the trip.
Our route today was going to take us just over 2 hours, with of course a mandatory stop at the Deddington Arms Hotel for coffee and sandwiches.
We're never able to stay off the bikes for long. Like many of you, it's kind of our therapy. But while we've been out locally a few times, life events over the last few months have meant we've had to postpone our longer trips. We've often mentioned and recorded our trips to Cheltenham, where I grew up and where my parents still lived, but with advancing years and a pretty devastating terminal diagnosis for my mum at the end of last year, the time had come to move them lock, stock and barrel nearer to us. Turned out it wasn't quite as straightforward as we'd hoped, with lots of time on 4 wheels rather than 2, and a few cancelled UK tours. But we got there. Big shout out to all the wonderful staff and residents of the Hawthorns retirement village in Northampton. With spring approaching, Bryce spent many a happy hour rearranging the Loire Valley trip that we had originally planned for 2020, and which COVID had scuppered for us. Emergency surgery on his shoulder 3 days before the trip in May didn't deter this hardened biker, and off we went. But as the pain increased, and with still a significant distance between us and the Plymouth ferry, we started to have some doubts. A puncture in the rear wheel of the Tiger was the deciding factor. The universe was definitely trying to tell us something. Home it was then. It seems that this year was a must for the increasingly popular ABR festival. We'd been discussing it with a couple of our biker friends and had even considered a last-minute trip to join everyone there. But once again, fate had a different plan. The loss of our wonderful Labrador Bailey that Friday broke us both. It'll take a while to recover, I think. And so to Ireland. We can't wait to start the second half of our Wild Atlantic Way adventure in late July. But for now, a mini break back to the Cotswold to try out the new luggage is just what we need.
other to the room. All that I could do is let her be. All that I could hold it back. I couldn't hold it, I couldn't hold it, I couldn't hold it back. I couldn't hold it back. I couldn't hold it. I couldn't hold it back. I couldn't hold it back. I couldn't hold it. I couldn't hold it back. I couldn't hold it back. I couldn't hold it. I couldn't hold it back. I couldn't hold it back.
So here we are, folks, have arrived for our 2-day short country break at the Tewkesbury Park Hotel and Golf Club, I think, and Spa. First impressions, it looks quite nice. Not that I'm into golf, but if you are, there's a decent golf course down there. We just parked the bikes right outside the hotel. So let's go in and check out our room for the next 2 nights. Well, that's my exercise for the day done. I walked about 2 miles and this is our room. So, just enjoying the sunshine.
Great view.
Great view, yeah.
Yeah,
Look.
right into the golf course.
Nice.
Till you
Big
get a
bed.
golf ball in your champers.
Golf ball, yes. We've got our complimentary Prosecco, I think it is. And a view. So we have a room with a view. With the weather gets better, we'll sit out there.
It's lovely.
Nice show. Clean and fresh. This will be quite pleasant for a couple of days, won't it?
It will be very lovely.
And now I've worn myself out on that hike, it's almost time for beer o'clock. Yes, it's beer o'clock, folks. And we're going to see what kind of ales there are to sample in the Tewkesbury Park Hotel. What are we having then?
Pink gin and tonic.
Pink gin and tonic, of course you
Oh,
are.
well, pink gin and lemonade, actually.
Yeah.
Cheers.
Cheers. Oh, sorry, say it again.
Bottibach.
Sounds Welsh.
It is Welsh, Herefordshire.
Ah, good. It looks great. This is the view from the bar
Okay, it's like when you said you're going
of golf, if you like that kind of thing. Or if you like some who think it's a good walk, ruined. Nice view. An even better view. What we got? Smoked salmon.
Smoked salmon. It looks really lovely.
Smoked salmon to start with. It's a good start to our 2-day break. The main course we've got.
It's pork, isn't
kind
it?
of pork.
And chunky chips.
And chunky chips.
And I'm having one of them.
Yeah. And it looks delicious. Breakfast at Tewkesbury Park.
Healthy version.
Healthy. Not healthy,
Thank you so much.
but another excellent view. Day 2 is going to be our rest and relaxation day. So after a mandatory check on the bikes, we decided to explore what we were told was a 45-minute walk around the outskirts of the golf course. Admittedly, the rough map we were given wasn't very accurate. Really, how can you get lost trying to walk around a golf course? Luckily, Matt was on hand to put us on the right track. This is
So
Matt.
I'm Matt. I'm the deputy head greenkeeper here at the stunning Tewkesbury Park. I've been here about 5 years now. Motorcyclist myself, although I haven't got a bike at the moment.
What did you have before?
I had a street triple,
Oh right, Triumph.
and I've noticed the
man after my
Tiger.
own heart.
I've noticed the Tiger, and I know that's yours.
It is.
And that's the bike I really want. However, your GS is quite pretty.
Yeah,
Not long had it, had you?
I think so too.
No, I saw it.
But they're both good, aren't they? But look at what you've got now. Look at this here.
Sorry, Sidewinder. It's not as fast, but
Fantastic.
it keeps me out of trouble.
What a great
I've been-
environment to work in.
It's fantastic. When the weather's good, it's brilliant. But as soon as that weather turns and it's wet, it's not quite so hunky-dory. We have got our own microclimate, absolutely. Whereas when it's raining here, it's sunny everywhere else.
Oh, wow.
That's the true story.
So you need to get a
beautiful.
Tiger. You need to get Tiger 900, Matt.
I know. I've seen that.
Sell this, and buy yourself a Tiger.
I could actually. I don't think the bosses would be too happy with me for doing that.
Yeah,
I could get a used Tiger with the money I could generate from the sale of this, I'm sure. Unless you want to do a part exchange. It's the same colour as your Tiger.
I
so-
know, yeah, I'm not sure we'd do the trips on it though, would we?
No, you wouldn't. It'd take a lot longer.
We've actually come here just to escape for a few days.
Yeah, recharge, reset.
Yeah,
and it's
exactly.
It's brilliant. So
Oh,
we're here until
fantastic.
tomorrow, and
Oh,
then we'll go
brilliant.
back via Cheltenham. And
You
see a
enjoying
few
your stay
people.
so far?
Oh, it's lovely, really
Yeah.
lovely. People are fantastic.
Yeah.
So it's
Yeah.
lovely. And then it's always great to meet
Exactly.
a fellow biker.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Nice to meet you, Matt.
Cool.
You
Andrew?
take care, and hopefully you get your Tiger soon.
So do I. I'm going to show this video to my wife.
Excellent.
And yes, I do hope I get my Tiger very
Well,
soon.
that was amazing, wasn't it? We were completely lost looking for this walk, this circular walk around the golf course, when Matt kindly turned up and put us on the right path, and I found out he was one of our subscribers.
We're on the Deer Park Trail that comes out from Tewkesbury Park Golf Course, and it's really beautiful. Bit of an angry sky up there, but hopefully it'll clear. And it's just a lovely walk.
We were on our way back to the hotel when we stumbled upon a bunch of people setting up some tents for what looked like a festival. And we'd actually stumbled upon the preparations for the annual Tewkesbury Medieval Festival, now widely regarded as the largest free medieval gathering of its kind in Europe. The Battle of the
Tewkesbury.
which is one of the last battles of the
It was the second to the last battle of the War of the Roses, so second to last, and then you had the Battle of Bosworth, which was the final one,
So was it 1471?
1471.
71. Did it take place in this area?
This where you're standing at the minute is a place called Bloody Meadow. So this is where the Lancastrian side were eventually they were trapped and basically slaughtered here. So it picked up the name of
So
Bloody
this is
Meadow.
the actual battlefield.
Yeah, part of it. Yeah.
Fantastic.
Bloody Meadow. Wow. Great, thanks for that.
No problems at all.
Thank you. So after a lovely walk and some history, it was time for a swim and a steam to finish off. So if you're looking for a place to unwind, whether you play golf or not, would we recommend a break at the Tewkesbury Park Hotel?
Even though I'd lived within a few miles of Tewkesbury Park for many years growing up, I'd never actually visited, so we were keen to see what this 4-star country hotel and golf club had to offer. Our mini break was a gift for a recent big birthday, and having had a few challenging months, we were certainly ready for a little R&R. Tewkesbury Park did not disappoint. About 1.5 miles from the centre of the medieval Cotswold market town, and only a mile from the famous abbey, the hotel is in a great location. We didn't venture far, but Tewkesbury offers a good selection of shops and places to eat, and a Deer Park walk around the beautiful grounds. Our room, a touch of class double, was on the ground floor and had doors opening into a small patio area overlooking the golf course and the Malvern Hills. The bed was large and comfortable, and there was a coffee machine, fridge and large TV. And as part of the package Bri chose, we arrived to a complimentary bottle of Prosecco, a very welcome surprise. The ensuite bathroom had a large and strong shower, nice toiletries and plenty of room for storing our ever-increasing bags of stuff. It was a hot couple of days and we couldn't find air conditioning, but there was a large and pretty efficient fan available. The rooms are situated away from the restaurant and leisure facilities and were very peaceful. The staff were welcoming and friendly. Other than some replacement milk and water, we didn't have any additional requests. And the only conversations we really had were with the concierge, who found a safe parking spot right next to reception, and Matt, one of the groundsmen who follows the channel and is a fellow Triumph fan. There's plenty of parking, and being located at the top of a long private drive, it's all very safe and secure. But given we had our usual biker junk to cart around, it was great to be able to park closer to the building. The food is pretty special. We met the executive chef, a bike fan, while we were unpacking the bikes, and wished we'd asked his name so we could give him a formal mention. On the first night we ate in the dining room. The meals were delicious and beautifully presented, and there was a good choice of wines. We had a burger in the bar lounge on the second night, equally tasty with some decent beer, so Bri was happy. As you might imagine, a 2-night stay in a Cotswold country golf club isn't the cheapest option, but given the facilities, food and service, we reckon it was a pretty good value and really special place for a mini break.
Nobody needs to know. Surrender to the grief. Nobody needs to know. Let go. Stir it up, create rings. We make something out of nothing. If you believe, hold on tight. Screaming to the night. Make it all glow. Dress up inside. Part of the rainbow. It's your right. Trauma in every cell. No wonder why we dwell. Medicine don't stand a chance as we dance. Lay down, bend on giving. I'll take your skin. Naked among them sins. Let go of what has been. Make it all glow. Dress up inside. You're part of the rainbow. It's your right. Now let it all show. Pave the way for the ones behind. We'll be the sun, not a gray cloud.